Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to BND Live, the Dungeons and Dragons live stream where a group of high school friends attempts to play Dungeons and Dragons remotely via the internet. With us, as always, we have Stephen as Finric the Monk, Tim as Twizzard the Wizard, Erin as Agnes the Bard, Mike as Brock Amazing Paw, and Chris as Paelias the Cleric will be joining us shortly. I am Shawn, your ever faithful and humble DM, and this is BND Live.
Question?
All right. Let's do a little recap, shall we, from the last time? It was tall, about 8:30 p.m. The owls flew away from the scene of the crime. Twizzard and Brock land at Serpens. Twizzard crushes the small hotel writing desk as an owl, and then makes a nest for him, the headless body of Falrith, and Mr. Bones in the stable. Agnes waits 15 minutes and then checks out how things are on the inn and basically city guard chaos. She then lands over at Serpens. Oh, and Mr. Twizzard made a quote-unquote poop owl out of Mr. Bones. You find a letter from Falrith on his body, and you read it along with a snippet of another one that was presumably being written by him. Discussion about what to do with the body ensues. Twizzard eventually turns into a giant snowy owl and takes the headless body of the river and drops it in. You then visit Eustace inside Serpens and bed down for a long rest. The next morning, miserable weather. You're all looking for info. You spend the morning identifying all the magical loot. Some sweet rings and a brooch. Twizzard then heads down to the Black Bull, in, surprisingly, the exact same disguise as last time. He managed to pull it off. But he's stopped by a city guard. There's apparently a dragon curfew in effect by order of the Duke himself. Nonetheless, Twizzard succeeds in removing the bounty on Falrith and makes a friend out of Maeve Stormclaw. Some discussion ensues when you return about how to trick the Duke, perhaps into turning into a dragon, before we end it for the night. So we are going to pick things up. It is still dull. We'll call it around noon. And you are presumably all at Serpens. It is still crappy weather out. What would you like to do?
March down to the Duke, kick him in the nuts. If anything's going to turn him into a dragon, it's going to be bad. Especially if he doesn't suspect it.
Sounds good to me.
Unexpected kick to the nuts.
I could turn into a bear and kick him in the nuts.
I mean, is he going to punch us back? Is he going to angry? No, he'll flip out. He's going to breathe fire, and people are going to be like,
I want to know how Shogren Moondrop is with child.
she's with dragon.
I don't think that's possible. Brock said that that's not really a thing.
Wait, I said that.
I'm pretty certain that you said that that wasn't really a possibility.
Did you know?
That sounds like something I'd say. Yes.
I mean, being a dragonborn, I thought that you would know.
I do believe that is true to be true, yes. I'm fairly certain I well researched this, being dragonborn as I am. Sorry, the whole turning into a bear thing made me a little confused and woozy.
You know all about dragon births, being dragonborn.
You could give me you could give me a history or an arcana check if you want to learn more.
Yeah. What's that? Oh, history. History?
Or arcana. What do you have the bigger plus in?
They're both the same. They're both 2, but I rolled a 21.
Oh.
Right.
And just yeah, see? Yeah, history. I like history better.
Yeah, dragonborn. So yeah, originally born of dragons, right? Sort of shaped by draconic gods, perhaps by the dragons themselves. Dragonborn originally hatched from dragon eggs as a unique race, sort of combining the best attributes of dragons and humanoids together. But that was a long time ago.
A long ago.
Yeah. To your knowledge, a coupling of a dragon and a human, that's not something that you've heard of, or certainly nothing that's happened recently.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you. Voice inside my head.
Well, you've done some research, growing up, you wanted to know more about
I've
it.
done the research. I've just been doing my own thing. Check me now. I'm just asking questions, guys. I'm just asking. Sorry.
So, I mean, I guess the overall question is the next thing we want to do broadly, not like this minute, leave the table and do this, but the next thing we want to do broadly is that to, like, expose the Duke and take him down?
Yes.
Or is there anything? Okay.
I mean, this was part of our two-step plan, right?
Kill
Yeah.
the Palmer and get the Duke.
Unless anything between then and now, we've uncovered something which maybe gives us pause. Say, oh, we should take care of that first, but I don't know of anything.
Do we need to assemble like fighters to help us fight the dragon? Like the city folk that we were supposed to arm?
If we can get people on our side, I mean, we tried to get some of the brawlers to come help us. One guy showed up and got arrested, so if we do something like that again, we need to do a better job of getting people committed. Well, not committed, committed to help fight.
Right.
Like, ultimately, if we could turn the city guard somehow by showing them that who they're in fact protecting is a big black dragon. I don't know how to do that. We could just go out and tell them that.
Yeah, that won't be thrown in jail.
Then we'll just get out. Can't one of us turn to a gas cloud and float out?
Classic.
I'm just gonna send you like a stretched out cotton ball for that. To be the gas cloud, just like you stretch it out. So
Oh.
just like a cloud.
Yes, for the physical model. Yeah, I love it.
That's sorry. Yeah, I left that part out.
I probably have something I could use.
Hmm?
That becomes a regular.
All right, we need some sweet ideas. Or regular ideas.
I mean, my regular idea would just be to march in there and, march in there. Hey,
You
Philly.
do that? Just go kick the front door in?
I kind of like the kicking in the nuts idea.
Mm-hmm.
We'll lead you down. We'll go find the Duke, kick him in the nuts.
Definitely.
No one will expect that.
So that's plan A. It's pretty good. I really don't see any flaws.
Do we have something we can lure him out with? Do we still have like those weapons?
No, we don't. Agnes is slowly backing away from this conversation.
Oh, you can try and steal this plan for yourself and
Nope.
pretend you thought of
Nope,
it?
I don't want to be a part of it.
Oh my god.
Who's our best kicker?
Mm.
Gotta be a good one.
Mr. Bones?
You'd think, but I have a suspicion he's not.
Mr.
I'm sure he'll try.
Bones.
Is there something... We're in Serpent's house, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're just hanging out in Serpent's house.
Is there like a vase or something around? Or a napkin holder?
Are you going to try kicking it?
No. Owens is going to.
I'm going to succeed in kicking it.
I'm sure Mr. Bones will not succeed in kicking it.
All right.
Plus, isn't he covered in poop?
I pull it. He's an owl now. Mr. Bones is nearby, right? So
I mean, yeah, he's right
I
nearby.
I slide a chair over in front of him and I say, Mr. Bones, pretend this is the Duke. Kick him in the nuts. As hard as you can.
Roll an athletics check.
You're gonna break his bones.
Well, no, he's been drinking his milk. Mr. Bones, taking minus. Mr. Bones got a 6.
It's not great. I mean, the chair falls over, but it doesn't really look hurt.
Well, we knew it wasn't him. Okay, so we knew he wasn't our best kicker. Good try, buddy. You smell bad.
Oh.
You said
Well, I
you
mean,
smell
do we
bad.
want to like call Wimblecat on the sending stone and see if he's heard any hubbub about this whole dragon thing?
Oh, you think he
Sure.
would his ear is connected to the grapevine?
Yeah. I mean, he's in Magic Town, so he would know at least what Magic Town might be saying. I mean, it's still just not even one night since Falrith disappeared. It's the next morning.
Yeah.
Well,
It's the next
afternoon.
morning. Yep.
I mean, we could go out and survey the area too and see how things are.
Not really,
No, we can't.
because the guards are going to tell us that there was a curfew.
We'll tell them the Duke told us it was over. I got past the guard.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it
I'm
still
sure Agnes could talk her way into or out of any situation, since that is pretty much my character traits.
What's the problem there?
There's got to be an end goal.
Tell them we found the Black Dragon, and we bring them to City Hall. Is that where the Duke lives?
He doesn't live there, but
Yeah, I mean, so there's sort of these two. These are like the buildings of Parliament, where all the city business, and then this estate is sort of where he does live there. He does live in that. For what it's worth.
where are we?
Where are you? You are over in the estate section in Sir Penn's house.
Okay.
Not too far.
no, we're as close
No,
as
I
we're
mean-
going to get.
What if we set his house on fire?
I'm sure there's probably some magic to keep that from happening.
Are you sure? You think so?
I don't know. Go ahead. Send a fireball over there and kill all the innocents.
I'm not gonna explode it. I'm just gonna set it on fire. They'll have plenty of time to get out.
That's what Vinny thought.
I mean, it's a stone building. You've been there. Not that there aren't wooden or other materials in it. So.
Well, we can always teleport into Skulldrake's room.
What is this helm of teleportation I have?
That allows you. That allows
While
you.
wearing it, I can use an action and expend one charge to cast the teleport spell from it.
And
That's all it
that
says.
that particular one you got from the adept, right? It has to be
Yeah.
recharged at the house. That's sort of the one.
Oh,
The one.
okay.
The one nerf that I. But you have 3 charges on it right now, I think. So.
But then you have to go back to House Evath
Yep.
to recharge it. Now, do you just have to like walk through the doors and it recharges, or do you have to like spend a certain amount of time there? Do you have to get one of them to be like, I recharge this with our special recharging station?
I don't know if you ever got clarity on that particular point. Closer to the last thing, though.
Yeah. All right. So then I can do teleportation, and I think I have 2 charges available, like based on the amount of chalk that I have. But I was kind of planning on one of those to be like possibly a quick getaway. And the other one was possibly to go back to the Black Dragon's lair and get some stuff.
More scales, more treasure.
Yeah. I was going to put more scales scattered around Wesleyville. kind of Shawshank Redemption it. Walk around, in the yard.
Oh,
Shake the leg a little bit.
Spreading the dirt.
Spreading the dirt.
Hmm. All right. I'm gonna walk out to the main road and look to see if there's still guards, looking like they're enforcing a curfew.
Okay, you go out into the inclement weather. Give me a perception check.
Oh, right, it's raining. I think I could
Yeah,
see
it's
that.
like almost sleet.
Perception check, no sweat. Ooh, 15.
You see down at the end of the block a guard, sort of at a main intersection. He's not really. He looks kind of miserable, to be honest.
All right. I walk back. Yeah, it's probably curfew still going on, but I feel like we could probably walk around.
Probably skirt around it.
Yeah, I don't think they really care. Plus all this rain.
All right. Well, I don't want to necessarily use up my spells just to get to the Duke's estate.
But it's raining.
Well, I'm not gonna dimensional door 500 feet just because I don't want to be rained on.
Can't you just conjure an umbrella, wizard?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Still,
3 feet by 3 feet.
still works, right? Yeah. That's a good umbrella.
Yeah, solid umbrella.
Okay. Yeah, no sweat. I can only do one though.
No, but if it's 3 feet by 3 feet, that's a pretty decent size.
Yeah, it's like a golf umbrella, right? It's pretty big.
Right?
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
You gotta
Pretty
change
big
your
umbrella.
clothes. I don't mind if I am out in the rain.
You can press.
Brave
it
man
with
likes the
wages.
feel of nature on his face.
If Mr. Bones holds it, then it'll be above everybody because it'll be higher up.
Oh, perfect. This is perfect.
Mhm.
Tape it to his bones. He doesn't even have to hold it.
Wait, can you make a beanie for his head?
Got a smooth head. It's gonna fall off. We could tie it up there. I'm not even sure how his skull stays on, to be perfectly honest.
Magic.
I suppose. So
Magic.
so we assemble this group. We're going over to Parliament.
We want the funk.
Yeah. Do we at least agree that
Here,
we've
yes.
taken out like the next threat is the
Yeah.
Duke? There's no more threats.
There's an umbrella for Mr. Prince.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's so big.
I'm.
Oh my god, we're going to Parliament. Let's tear the roof off the mother sucker.
I mean, I know you guys all want to fight.
Well, I mean, we're going to fight. I guess the question is there anything useful that we can do before that? And if there is, that's cool. But
We're still in a fight.
if there's not, then we're gonna fight.
Do we have time to make a bunch of mailers and put them in everyone's box saying, "You're being ruled by a black dragon. Come join us at 3 o'clock in Parliament."
Are we going to plant some more? Are we planting some scales?
I mean,
No,
at this
apparently
point,
that's already been done.
at this point, by the Duke's
Rumor is
decree,
taken.
there have been black dragon attacks. That's why the curfew's there. So
I could thaumaturgy and just do like a loudspeaker announcement and be like, we know you're a black dragon. Come out with your hands up, and then get the city involved. Maybe.
That comes out of you, right? It's quite obvious where the source of that is.
I think so.
Okay.
I think maybe I can disguise the voice.
And how far does that go? Every time you say that word, I'm like, wait, what does that mean again?
Let's see.
I think it booms up to 3 times your normal volume or something like that.
What's my normal volume?
Just like a
Somewhat
normal
loud.
human shouting. Yeah, I mean,
I'm not
it's
shouting.
basically like you've got a PA system, a magical PA
Right.
system, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. And it's a cantrip, so that's nice.
Oh, I'm looking at Pen Paladin.
That's just the house we're in. Not the people we're in. Right.
Being a little slow here. Doesn't like it when I just leave it up all week. The website.
That's what she said. Oh. 30 feet. Okay.
Well, 30 feet is not very far, so
Well, but still, I mean, so you can. I mean, we could definitely hear you regular from more than 30 feet away. So I would imagine. Wait,
has the magic mouth worked?
Does it not work more than 30 feet?
The Duke is a black dragon?
I mean, it's been whispering to people as they walk past.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
We could make one last attempt just to go and gauge from the people that we meet if they believe any of it and if they'd be willing to come help.
Like, I feel like an uprising of people to overthrow the fake Duke. But we can't. I don't know. I don't know the right path to take. Agnes just doesn't want to die.
The right path is the one of bloodshed.
All right, I have a plan. All right, I'm going to walk out to the front road again, the main road. And how far am I away from the guard?
I'd say, a couple of states, maybe 80 to 100 feet.
Okay, so I'm going to conjure so I can do 3 feet by 3 feet, black dragon.
What?
Like a little toy dragon. Not a toy dragon, but it's supposed to look like a real dragon. I'm going to conjure that.
Okay.
So it's magic, right? Does it weigh much? All right.
I think you can stipify how much it weighs.
Okay, it weighs like nothing. It's like a
Okay.
piñata almost.
Yeah.
So now because I've got my new feat where I can trip people from far away, and my mage hand goes 60 feet and you can't see it. I'm gonna
Okay.
pick up this black dragon with my
Okay.
mage hand. I'm gonna cast that,
Yep.
and I'm gonna go fly it as high as I can in the air, over the guard's head, or at least near the guard, so that I'm gonna see how well I can get it near the guard, and then I'm gonna yell, "Oh my God! Look, it's a black dragon. It's small because it's far away."
I don't think you even need to
Maybe
say
I won't
that.
add that, but yeah, I'll just have it fly real quick and then go behind a building and disappear.
Sounds great. Give me a deception check.
No sweat. Gonna work perfect. 17.
17. So the sound is you yelling, and you're not.
Yes.
You're just using your normal voice. Okay.
Got it.
You see the guards are like, and he looks up and he sees it, and he's like, you can see he's startled, and he runs off down a road, sort of out of your vision, blowing his whistle as he runs.
Mm.
All right.
And soon you hear, in the distance, sort of returning calls of the whistle.
I'm gonna unconjure that and then run back to the stable.
Okay.
And then
Why are you in the stable?
that's where you guys are.
I think they're in the house.
I'm gonna run back to the house.
Noted.
We're having breakfast. We had breakfast.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like the part in Jaws where the kids have a fake fin, and I'm like, he made me do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'll just say, don't be alarmed. You may hear some whistles, but
Why might we hear some whistles?
they're.
Alarm.
I just had an excellent idea, and I think it'll all work out, and we'll all be rich. I don't know how that last part will come true, but I'm trying to convince you that everything will be well.
Yeah, if that's true, that sounds good.
All right, sweet, okay,
I'm down to being rich.
yeah, we should, yeah. There may be some commotion outside the front of the house. So I guess I tell them what I did, and I say, it's perfect.
In what way?
In
Now-
every way.
Now there's someone else who can say that it's going to cause black dragon fever. And then I don't know. Maybe it'd be like the Salem witch trials. We can just point at anyone and say they're a black dragon. Then mob justice will take over.
Mob justice.
I don't know if mob justice is what we need in Wesleyville.
It's the best type of justice.
Well, if it starts, we could take advantage of it for a little bit, then hide.
No, that's one of those things you're not going to be able to stop the momentum of.
I'll just cast fog and grease on that mob. All right, I'm gonna run back out to the front of the road, and I'm gonna bring Mr. Bones. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring the owl, the big owl in the corner that smells.
With or without an umbrella on his head?
With an umbrella.
Oh, okay. You gonna go back out to the road?
Yeah.
Okay. You hear continued sort of almost signaling blasts of whistles off in the distance. You see some folks sort of like crowded in their doorways, like looking out into the rain and sleet and like looking in the sky, like trying to see what's going on. That's what you hear. That's what you see.
All right. So I guess I'm gonna start walking around
Okay.
towards the whistles.
Toward the whistles?
Yeah, I'm gonna go towards the whistles.
Okay, you're heading toward the Parliament building.
No.
Well, maybe we should tell the guards to bring us to the Duke. We want to fight the dragon. We can't have this dragon terrorizing our town. We must take it
Ooh,
down.
That's a good idea. We volunteer to take it down.
So are you guys going with Twizzard?
I'll go with Twizzard.
Ooh,
I don't like this idea, but
I'm gonna run back to everyone and tell them what a great idea I just had.
All right. Who's going?
I'll go.
I'll go.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so you guys head out into the rain/sleet, heading toward Parliament. As you get closer, there's sort of more and more guard activity, and you see someone like sort of like standing on a nearby intersection. Do you want to approach them? What do you want to say?
Sure. Hey, what's up? How's that weather?
What happened?
You need to return to your homes. There was a black dragon sighted recently. We fear there may be an attack on the city.
that's why we're here. We want to take the dragon down. Otherwise, they'll keep terrorizing the city. We have to take action.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh boy. Are you sure you want persuasion?
I mean, it sounds like you're trying to...
31? I mean...
31 is pretty good.
Oh, damn.
That's pretty good.
He sort of like takes a look at your group, and Mr. Bones a little take at him, and all right. Please, we're sort of mustering at Parliament to stage a defense if the dragon were to attack. Come with me. All right, so he's leading you guys.
We're walking into the dragon's den. You know this, right?
Heading toward in the sleet-filled sky. Actually, who has the highest passive perception? Is that Twizzard now, or is that still Agnes?
I think
Well,
it's
it's not
still
me.
me. I have 19.
Agnes, you see a dragon-shaped shadow cross overhead, but the guard does not notice it.
Can I look into the direction that because if it's raining, I don't know how much of a shadow it's going to really project.
I mean, it's like, sorry, it's not a shadow on the ground. You're like looking up into the sky as you're like heading over, and you see
a dark image.
a dark dragon shaped shape, pretty far up there.
can I point and say, follow it?
You can if you want to.
I'm going to do it.
Hang on. Sorry, so he's already on the... So the Black Dragon's already there on the alert, looking for, ostensibly, who killed Ulrich?
What you know right now is that Agnes just pointed up and said, what did you say?
Follow it.
Mhm.
The guard sort of looks up and you can see him like, oh my god, it's actually real. And he like starts bolting toward the rest of the guards who are assembling in between the buildings. What do you guys want to
I'm
do?
with him. Let's get out of here.
No, they're assembling at the building.
Oh, forget them.
What do you guys want to do?
I guess I want to go towards the building, but I don't want to be like right by the guards. I just sort of want to be like, like across, like down the block from the building, like where we can see like sort of what
So
they're doing. And
you're sort of just approaching. So the just to talk again. So there's sort of this big U shape, right, with the Duke's estate at the end of it, and these two long Parliament buildings here. You're sort of right here at the beginning of the U. The soaring goose is over here. The elephant's ear that you staked out is nearby. The stuffy shack's down here. So you're sort of at this intersection, and you guys saw the shadow, or Agnes saw the shadow flying above, and the guards are assembling in between. Where would you like to go?
I want to head towards Magic Town.
Think Magic Town will help us?
Well, I think that if we assemble near one of the magic buildings, that we're in between the two tower magic schools, that I think, well, maybe we can get some of the magicians if the dragon's gonna come down at us. I don't know. Choosing between soldiers and magicians and wizards, I'm gonna go with the wizards over city guards.
Can we alert them somehow?
Well, we can sending stone at least Wimblecat. Maybe he could put out an alarm.
I could send up a shower of sparks.
Oh, prestigitation it.
I don't know if that's
Very
going to
nice.
do it.
As you guys are sort of conferring, you see the guards mustering. And Agnes, you turn and you look at the sky, and the dragon-shaped shadow in the sky is becoming more concrete. And you alert your party, and you all turn as you see passing right over you a dragon. And it sort of goes in between the red buildings of the Parliament. And I would like you all to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh,
Oh boy.
where are you doing it?
19.
Oh,
We're looking for a 16 or higher.
21.
Um,
But Steven also got 19.
Is this going to be something about I've got
This is
against being
frightened.
charmed?
This is
so-
frightening.
Frightening. Okay. 14.
So if you had a 15 or lower, you are frightened of the dragon.
Oh,
I'm still frightened anyway.
I'm not frightened of the dragon. I just can't move right now.
The guards that are sort of mustering in the center start to spread and wildly run as the dragon that just passed over your heads. You see it open its mouth, and a blanket of acid pours out of it, and the few guards who did not act quick enough sort of shriek in pain as their bodies start to dissolve, as the courtyard around them sizzles and smokes, adding to the mist that's already there from the sleet. And the dragon pulls up and raises and flies over the Duke's estate as the now panicked guards and the citizens who were in there going about their business on the... Actually, no, there weren't any there because of the curfew. So mainly the guards are shrieking, the ones in pain, who are dying, the ones who are scared, sort of running into the eaves of the nearby Parliament buildings. So Agnes, Brock, and Paelias, did you fail too?
I got a 20.
Okay, so just Agnes and Brock. You guys need to basically move away from this dragon, but now that it's like sort of flying up into the sky again, you're not sure where it is, but you are definitely affected by its
I'm
frightful
walking
presence.
slowly in the opposite direction, but not taking my eyes off of it
Yeah, you're
until
like,
I find a nice little corner to sort of.
Wait, so
I'm
as someone
the
who
Homer
is
me.
frightened, what are the things that we must do or cannot do?
Pee your pants.
Well, like what is
You
it?
must
what does
pee
it
your
mean to be
pants.
frightened? Like I can't make an action. I can only move away
no.
from.
So you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls when the source of your fear is within sight, and the creature cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear. So basically, you couldn't move toward the Duke's house if you wanted to right now. You're like, I got to go the opposite way. But that's the only sort of thing that's happening right now.
All right, disadvantage.
Can I, if I do a dispel magic, will that cure them possibly?
Did I do that?
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana check. Arcana check. Coming out at 17.
Probably not. You're like, should I do? Nah, probably not.
Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay.
Save you the spell slot.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, I'm just gonna take a quick group poll. Given what we just saw, who is still as excited about taking the dragon?
Well, I was
There's-
hoping to
there's
get
a-
the- Yeah, I was hoping
Agnes
to,
is like, I
confront
never
the Duke.
was. I never was.
I was hoping to like confront the Duke and get the jump on him, and hopefully somewhere like indoors. But just having the dragon just be free roaming in the sky is not something that I think we should mess with.
It's a bit unsettling.
Well,
Yeah,
we gotta do it at some point, though. He knows we're onto him, right?
The cries of the guards who caught the brunt of the acid are dying out into gurgles of
Well,
pain.
how are you going to bring him to the ground? I guess is the question. If he already has the advantage of being up in the sky already.
Old person worked on the herd girl. Is he close enough?
As you guys are talking, Brock and Agnes, you feel this almost like palpable impact, and you look up again and you see the shadow coming toward you. I think I would like you all to roll into initiative.
What's that? What are we rolling?
Initiative.
Just roll a d20
Is that
and then
saving throws?
no, it is a sort of the center.
Right next to your armor class, that looks like a shield.
Oh, I always just roll a d20 because my initiative's 0.
That's totally fine.
But yeah,
here
press
it
the
is.
initiative. I got an 18.
I got 17.
12.
6.
I pressed initiative. Did my roll come up for you guys?
No, I didn't see yours.
It was like it came up like instantly for me. I don't.
Oh, there it is.
There it is,
18.
18.
You got 18.
18.
Oh, and
Finric got 18. Wait, were there
Yeah.
two 18s?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have an 18 as well.
oh, Mr.
What?
Bones got 19.
Wow.
Elias and Finric have an 18.
What is your dexterity? Not your modifier, but your total dexterity, Paelias and Finric?
Total dexterity, so the thing up top.
Yeah, the larger number.
Dexterity.
Finric has 20,
I have 10? Is that right?
and yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's rough. I'm not very dexterous.
All right. And sorry,
Dexterity and charisma. Those are my downfalls.
who had the 17
That would be me.
and the 12?
Agnes.
My dexterity is at 14. If that makes any difference.
It's
That is-
just a tiebreaker.
Yeah, it's a tiebreaker. And then the 6 was Twizzard.
Yeah. But Mr.
Wow.
Bones got 19.
All right. Unfortunately, the dragon got 21. As it barrels down on you, it is going to... Actually, hold on. Oh, it's not going to do that. Okay, all right. It's not so bad. Yeah, it didn't get to recharge its acid breath. Fascinating. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. We've got... Where's Mr. Brothers? All right. Paelias, you gaze up and you bring your shield up as the dragon closes in on you. And it is going to try to bite you.
Don't bite me.
It's going to try to bite you. It has an 18.
It's a bite?
18 to bite.
Crap. That's my armor class, so that bites, right?
It does bite.
Yeah.
You're going to take 17 piercing damage and
Okay.
4 acid damage, so 21 all told.
Ouch.
And then for a 20, it is going to wrap you up in its tail and take you up into the air.
Oh dear.
You guys are standing near enough that if you want an attack of opportunity while it's sort of grappling him with his tail, you can take that. I would say definitely Brock and Finric. Actually, you're probably all close enough that that you could take that if you want.
I have a javelin. Would you think that would hurt this dragon?
You can
Just
try
don't
to
hit
use
me.
Shiny there.
Yeah, I'm going to chuck my javelin at this dragon really quick.
All right. Javelin chuck.
What's that?
You
Javelin.
have to be outside of a certain range to throw it? Or are you just going to
Oh,
stab it?
yeah. That's technically
Oh.
it is a melee weapon, so if you use it
Oh.
now, you'll be using it at disadvantage because it's like
Never mind then.
You can just stab it though, right?
you could stab it.
Sure. Or I have a scimitar. Maybe I could try to slice it.
All right, what are you doing? What are you guys doing?
Can we all hit it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Hit
gonna
it.
say you all
Yeah.
get an attack of opportunity because it
All
sort of
right.
like flew down, bit him, grabbed him in the tail, and or grabbing him in his. We'll just say claws, actually.
Do we have to roll to see if it hits on an attack of opportunity?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, does an 11 hit?
It does not.
Yeah.
28.
Nice.
What's
28.
28 will hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'd like to spend 1 key point and attempt a stunning strike.
Yes.
Sure, you can try that.
What do I have to roll?
Wait until
Let's
Finnick
do it.
does his stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Oh man. So I guess it needs to roll a con saving throw.
Okay. Oh right.
That'll be best if Finric stuns a dragon by hitting his
What does it
tail.
have? What does it need to pass?
DC of 15.
It is going to use a legendary resistance.
Oh.
Fight off that. Otherwise,
Damn.
it would have failed. Otherwise, Brock, what are you doing?
I'm looking. I'm sorry. I have a flame blade.
Good.
I'm wondering if I can use a flame blade and a regular blade, and both just go like.
Is the flame blade a spell? I believe
It is a spell.
Yeah, this
Yes.
is an attack of
Okay,
opportunity, so it can just
Okay,
be
then
a
I'm just
physical
going to take
attack.
my scimitar.
Just scimitar it up. Yeah, roll that attack.
and What?
If you're in D&D Beyond, you can just click on the attack.
Yeah.
Click on the plus whatever it says next to the scimitar.
Should be under the effect. Oh no, you're sorry. The hit DC column.
I'm sorry. Where?
No, you're fine.
It-
Basically, just to the right of scimitar.
Yeah, so you'll see scimitar, and then they'll say like time, range, hit DC. Hit DC column should have a little box like plus something. You just click that one.
Not fine.
You're under actions.
Wait, do you have a scimitar or do you have a hand axe?
It looks like you have a hand
Oh,
axe.
I have a hand axe. I'm sorry. I don't have a scimitar.
Yeah, just click the +2. Should roll some dice. And Agnes, did you want to take an attack?
What should I roll? Just a
I have-
D20?
Yeah, do a d20 and add 2.
I have disadvantage, right? Because I'm feared or frightened of him.
Oh, good point.
right.
Yeah, Brock
So-
does too.
14 is my lower.
Oh,
Yeah, so you would
So
roll 2 d20s, Brock, and take the lower number. Good looking out,
14
Agnes.
hit.
14 will not hit. No, sorry.
okay. That's a 2.
Oh no.
All right, fair enough.
How much did Finric hit for?
Oh yeah, how much did you hit for, Finric?
Oh no, I hit him pretty hard, I think. 8.
He
Eight.
gets a crit.
Took off his tail.
So those were opportunity attacks. The dragon flies up.
Well,
Wait,
that's
what's Wizard? Wizard.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry, Wizard.
well, I definitely missed, but Mr. Bones took a shot.
And he crit.
He got a nat 20.
Oh, Mr.
Bones
Bones!
flew in!
It's that new umbrella of his.
I think so. It's bringing him some luck.
All
Nice.
right.
So he's got a short sword, so 1d6 plus 2. So I'm just going to roll the 6 here. See what happens. He rolled a 1, so plus 2 is 3.
All
but
right.
but a crit double. Or wait, a crit you can
Oh
roll
yeah, doubles,
the second
right?
one, right?
Well, I'm gonna say I think we talked about doing if you crit, right? You take say you have to roll 1d6, right? So instead you'd take the max value of the d6, and then add to it what you rolled. So you get a 6 plus the 1, so 7 plus 2. So you do 9.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
But it works for the enemies too. Just putting that out there.
Okay.
All right. So what was that again?
Uh,
It was
8. 6 plus.
6 plus 2, so 8. Okay. And then Finric, what was yours?
Well, you get the 6, but don't you also get the 1? Or
Yeah,
no?
you also get the one that you rolled.
Yeah, so it's 6 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2.
Is this Clue?
No, 6 plus. Yeah. Okay, so 9.
Wait, what?
11. 11.
No. You only get the +2 once. You only get the
Six
+2 once. It's
Plus
9.
1.
The answer
Oh,
is
you have
9.
plus 2 once?
2.
And,
They were 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2.
Yeah.
and Finric got 8, so you've done 17 damage.
I love that reference, Wizard.
Nice. Is it bloody?
It
No.
does not appear to be bloody. In fact, it continues on its route upwards into the sky.
Is it bloody with other people's blood?
It is not. Nope. No. It goes up about another 40 feet, and then
Can
it.
I hold a reaction?
Do I get an opportunity attack?
You do not, because you're grappled, and he's bringing
Can I
you with
do a
him. So you never
reaction?
lost. He never left your melee.
Oh.
I would like to cast Featherfall when this dragon drops.
Yep. It gets up
Paelias.
about another 80 feet and drops Paelias, and Agnes is right there. And so
Nice.
instead of falling and taking a lot of damage, Paelias, you find yourself slowly falling to the earth below. It is now
Sweet.
Mr. Bones' turn. What would you like to do?
I don't think he can do much except stare at it.
Oh, I got it.
I mean, it's in the air, right?
It's about 80 feet up right now.
Yeah, he can't do anything.
80 feet?
I don't
Yeah,
even think he can throw anything that far.
No, but we can magic missile or.
No, but he can. All right, so I think he just grumbles and stares at it.
Paelias, you are feather falling through the sleet, having just been mauled and dropped by a dragon.
All right. So I'm going to, I guess I'll can I crossbow on the way down?
Oh,
I was
sorry.
gonna say,
Technically,
how far is he?
Finric goes first. So Mr. Bones is, what is he doing? Taking the help action or dodge or what is he?
He's moving out of the way.
Okay. All right, Finric, you're up. What are you doing?
80 feet.
80 feet up.
Any buildings nearby you can run up?
I was gonna say, what's this? How tall is okay, how tall is Parliament?
It is a 3-story building.
Okay. But they're
Yeah,
like
about
big
8
stories,
feet
right?
apiece?
Super impressive.
30
like,
feet.
whole thing.
You want to run up the side of?
Here's the problem. If I do that, then I feel like he's gonna go after me, and I'm still not gonna be able to reach him. So, sorry.
You can hold an action, right?
I guess I could.
That way you have an extra action later.
Yeah. So the way holding an action works is you say, Shawn, I want to do this if this happens, and then if that happens, you do that, and if it doesn't happen, you don't do that, and when we get to your next turn, you choose something else.
But it doesn't cause another action, right? You can still do another action if that hold action worked or no?
Well, I mean, would I hold in theory like, oh, if the dragon comes near me, I'm going to beat the shit out of him with my fists.
Yeah, if it comes within melee range, you're going to attack it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfectly reasonable. But it'll be an action, right? So you couldn't do your bonus action. It would just be a singular attack action.
That's less appealing. But yes, I understand that. Okay. Cool. So that being said, I'm gonna run a parliament.
Okay. All right, so you run to the nearer building, and you sort of ninja from here to here, jump, almost faster than the eye can see, and you have enough movement, I assume, to get up. Say, call the roof like 40 feet up if you're on the top of the roof.
Done.
All right. And are you holding an action then?
I'm gonna hold an action. If it comes within melee range, I want to hit it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now, Paelias, you are up. Brock is on deck.
Yeah, I really wanted to do my attack of opportunity because I have this warcaster now, so I can do a spell on my attack of opportunity. But
Yes.
I haven't had the opportunity yet.
Let's say that when he drops you, you would get that opportunity. So yeah, so we'll go back a little in time.
Mm-hmm.
He's brought you up, and he drops you. You could swear you hear a little guttural laugh. But as you start to fall, you have an attack of opportunity, and you feel your body become light as a feather, and you know your bud Agnes has your back. So what would you like to do as your warcaster spell attack of opportunity?
Cool. So I can do any spell that just attacks one object or person.
Correct. Yeah, it can't be an area of effect.
Right. So luckily we're just against one enemy here. So let's do. So does a spiritual weapon count as like a?
Yeah, spiritual weapon would work.
Okay. Yeah. Why don't we just do that then? Let's do a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
At a big ol'. We want an even number. 6th level. No, that's only 1/6 level. 5th level. Let me see. Spiritual weapon. 2/8 plus 4. 3. Yeah, we're gonna do 6th level. 6th level spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Here it comes. We got 12.
12 to hit.
Yeah.
It's not hit.
Okay. So
But
I'm
it's
falling.
out. So you can move
It's
it
out.
around.
Yep.
Now, okay, now we fast forward to your turn. You're still falling down. What rate is he falling, Agnes?
Oh, I'm finding it. Featherfall is slows to 60 feet per round until the spell ends.
60 feet per round. Okay. So 60 feet divided by, let's call it 10 feet a turn. So you've fallen 20 feet. So you're about 20 feet away. What would you like to do?
All right. So now I can do.
You're like,
So yeah, I can do another spell and still use my spiritual weapon because it's out now.
You can. You're
Cool.
falling through the rain. Yeah, what would you like to do?
Love it. All right. So
falling slowly.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a hold person on this dragon.
All right, I don't know if hold person will work because it is
You're too
hold
far away.
person, and this is a huge dragon.
Oh,
By definition, huge. Not just that's a technical term. It's huge.
so that won't work.
It is not a person. You could have hold
humanoids
creature.
only. I see.
Hold
I see.
creature perhaps might work.
I see. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right then, we can do a guiding bolt.
You could do a guiding bolt.
Yeah. So we'll do a guiding bolt at a spell level of, I think 5 is what I'm going to go with. 76 or is it probably 8d6? Yeah, 8d6. Okay, guiding bolt, spell level 5. Here we go. Oh, that's a 17 to hit.
A 17 does not hit, my friend.
All right. He's probably got an armor class like I do. All right, so
right.
then let's do our spiritual weapon again.
Spiritual weapon, sure, absolutely.
Okay, we'll get that guy out. Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money. Okay, this time we got a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
All right, dirty 20 for a hit, and we get a 3d8 plus 4.
Yeah, baby.
Okay, we got all 2s. So, plus 4, so 10.
10 total.
10 total.
All right. Brock Amazing Paw. Paelias, you will use your movement to continue falling through the air. Brock, you're up.
Fair.
I'm sorry, where is he in relation to me now? The
Dragon's
dragon,
about 80 feet above you, roughly.
80 feet above me.
Yep.
And it's just hovering.
It's in the middle of going up, but it just dropped Paelias.
Right.
You're not sure what it's going to do next.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking to see if there's something I can do
Yeah,
to
no
maybe
worries.
help Paelias right now.
Well, Paelias is feather falling, so he's not going to be hurt. So, Agnes, you're on deck.
I don't know what I can do. I wish I had prepared better with my spells.
You're fine. This was. This wasn't your most. The group's most.
I mean, you are a druid who can shapeshift into a flying creature.
I don't know if you want to go up there.
No, but it is an option.
Fly away.
Yeah.
Right.
Jai now.
also-
See you later, suckers.
I also have invisibility. I almost just did that. Was like, see you. But
Remember, you're going to have disadvantage on attacks because you're still frightened.
Oh, yeah, and you can try to break that at the end of every turn. So,
how do I try and break that?
well, it's at the end of your turn.
You'll just do a wisdom saving throw again.
If I do this invisibility, where did it go?
It's concentration, right?
I have greater invisibility.
Oh, I believe with greater invisibility, you can actually attack and not break out of it.
But you only have it for a minute, right?
True, but that would be
Yeah.
10 turns.
All right, I'm going to cast this.
All right. Would you like to use any of your movement? You are now invisible.
Oh, you don't need to. Okay. It's 80 feet away. Which direction is it? Sort of.
Up. I mean, I guess a little in front of you, but mainly up. It sort of swooped in, attacked, and went up with him.
I legitimately don't know what to do.
And I suppose you could also hold your action, and then if it gets near you, like hold your action to attack it if it comes with
Well,
it.
his action was to cast greater invisibility.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Sorry.
So
Okay.
basically, you have movement and a bonus action, but You could try to take cover in one of the nearby, like underneath an eave of a nearby building or something.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna just move slightly away and back towards a place. Is there an area where I could just like hold, like I have cover and?
Yeah, you could.
Bones told him to hide.
There's the so the Parliament buildings on either side. They're sort of first floor, are sort of these arches, and then there's like doorways every once in a while. But it's like a covered, almost like a covered porch, but it's not raised up at all,
Okay.
right? So you could hide, or you could go underneath one of those, but you would be a little further away from the center of the. That's where some of the guards are cowering.
No, F that. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at right now.
All right, fair enough.
How do I try it? Because I'm still petrified to move, apparently.
Oh yeah,
You just
now
can't move towards the.
You can move away, right?
you can now repeat. So you're ending your turn. You can repeat the Wisdom saving throw. So you're looking for a 16 or higher.
So that's in saving throws.
Yes, Wisdom saving throw on the top left.
Oh, son of a.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a fail?
Mhm.
All right, no problem. Agnes, you are up.
All right, so I think that I am going to try to enhance some of my friends here.
Okay.
Enhance.
Enhance. So let's see here. How many people? Who is within touching distance of me?
Twizzard, Brock just disappeared. You're not sure where he is.
Okay. Where's Finric?
Finric is. You saw him run up the side of a building. You think he's on the roof of it.
All right. So then, only knowing that that Twizzard is here, I'm guessing I'm just going to do a level 4 of enhance ability. I'm going to cast that, and Twizzard, you will get an additional 2d6.
Enhance me.
I'm going to do Bear's Endurance, which is you'll get advantage on Constitution checks.
Double bear.
Also gain 2d6 temporary hit points, which are lost when the spell ends, but it's an hour unless I lose concentration.
Ooh. Do I roll those or do you roll those?
I
doesn't
guess
matter.
I'm going to roll it since I'm the one casting the spell.
Yes, you would do that. I'm sorry. Is greater invisibility concentration, Brock? Does it say it's concentration?
Yes, concentration up to 1
All right,
minute.
you've got now an invisible ring and a concentration ring. And Agnes, you're doing a concentration?
Yes, and I will get advantage on Constitution. He'll get advantage on Constitution, and we both get 6 extra hit points.
Ooh.
So that's under temporary.
Okay.
Well, I've
In
never used that
addition-
section.
In addition, I would like to use my bonus action to cast a Bardic Inspiration.
Oh,
Well, actually, it's Combat Inspiration, so that you could do. Let me just double check. I believe it's a 1d8 for anything. No, it's 1d10. 1d10 for any roll whatsoever, but you have to roll the 1d10 before you know whether or not something is a success. So, like,
Okay.
you could use it for armor class, like you roll, or the creature rolls, but before you know if it hits you or not, you could say, I'm rolling for armor class. Or you can use it for hit
well,
points.
I don't think you can boost his armor
Damage.
class.
Yeah, it's because it's combat inspiration. It's
Sorry.
roll
If
to a
he's
weapon,
attacking, you could use it to boost your spell attack or your physical attack, but you can't.
and
raise
you
your...
can also, or you can use it to boost your actual damage.
Gotcha. Yeah, sure.
So any roll, saving throw, armor class.
So who'd you do that to?
That's I'm doing that to you.
Okay.
All right.
Eventually, everyone will get one, but
I feel enhanced.
we have to get one person at a time.
All right. Twizzard, are you doing any movement, Agnes?
I might step underneath something that will shield me from any acid falling down.
Yeah, got it. Easily done. You get underneath a nearby, that sort of porch area from Parliament Building. Twizzard, you are up.
All right, so he's 80 feet above still.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to fireball his undercarriage because that goes
Okay.
150 feet.
Okay.
All right. So you gave me inspiration. How I can use that for the damage?
You can use that towards damage. Yes, you can.
Was it a 1d10?
1d10.
All right. All right. So I'm doing a level 5 fireball.
Okay.
Well, hopefully he's not too resistant to fire, but we'll find out, I guess. So then I'm gonna add the 1d10 onto it. So.
Wait, am I gonna get some fire from this?
Well, everyone look out.
Falling as fast as I can, man.
Wasn't so good, but so 28
Plus
plus where's our
1d10.
where the heck is d10? All right, so I'm gonna use my inspiration
Okay.
and 31.
It makes it dexterity.
Correct. So let me look that up. It's where'd my fireball go? It's a dexterity of 16 has to make. Good luck, dexterous dragon.
All right. And what is it? Give me remind me of the radius.
20
Okay.
foot sphere.
So you look up to the sky. The dragon has just grabbed your friend. Your friend is now falling. You point your finger. Flies off into the sky. This is like still like noon, but like with the sleet and the gray clouds, it's a very clear. It speeds up, catches up to the dragon, and impacts just below its belly. Paelias, you feel the heat of it, but you have now fallen 40 feet away, so you are not affected by this.
Nice.
It fails its save. How much damage does it take again?
Ooh, 31.
31.
Nice.
Now it's bloodied.
Yeah.
It is
All right.
pissed, I'll give you that much.
All right, now I gotta hide.
Would you like to use your movement?
Yes, I would like to move away.
You saw where Agnes went, you don't know where Brock is.
Yeah, I'll go towards Agnes.
Okay.
Sure, give him easy targets for both of us. Are you sure you want to do that?
All right, where's Mr. Bones? I'll go wherever he went. I kind of lost him.
You're like, you turn toward Agnes and she's like, and you turn the other way. You turn the other way and you head over next to Mr. Bones.
Right.
Over on this side of the court, or over the sort of the. It's not a courtyard, but it's like the area, the pavilion in between the two buildings. Yeah.
Is it still raining? I think it's still raining.
Oh yeah, it's still sleeting. This is
I'm
all
under the umbrella with Mr. Bones.
This is all happening in the sleet. All right. All right. Having just been impacted by a fireball, the dragon's gonna wheel in the air and start back down. Paelias, you look up, or you're looking up this entire time. You see the fireball. You're sort of bathed in the warm glow for a moment. You're like, this isn't so bad. Like, yeah, it's cold and wet, but like, I'm warming up. And then sort of as the smoke of the fireball clears, you see the dragon heading straight for you. And it's going to impact and bite you again.
Sorry, Paelias.
I knew I should have did the spiritual guardians.
That's a 28 to hit, so that's going to be another 17 piercing and 4 acid.
21.
Yeah, 21 total. And then it is going to use both of its claws to tear into you.
Ouchie.
Oh, wow, that's only a 13 to hit.
Nay.
Oh, okay, that is a 24 to hit. So it misses with one claw, but it does hit you for 13 slashing damage with the other.
Ouch.
And then it is going to pass you, because it is actually flying faster down than you are.
Do I get another opportunity attack?
Yeah, you would actually. Yeah, go for it, buddy.
Like, if you're gonna hit me,
Yeah,
kill me.
I love it. I love it, man.
All right, let's do.
You guys are like tumbling through the air.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're gonna hit me, I'm gonna hit you back.
Like Gandalf and the Balrog.
Yeah, it is. It's exactly like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, we're gonna do a guiding bolt this time. Let's see. I'd probably do a 4th level. Yeah, let's do a 4th level guiding bolt.
Okay.
Here you go.
Guide that bolt.
All right, we got 22 to hit.
22 hits.
76 coming at you, Mr. Dragon.
Oh, baby! So it passes you by, and you're like,
Oh, that's like 2 6s and 2 5s. That's 30.
30 damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
God, that was that force. Radiant. What does that mean?
Yeah, radiant.
Radiant damage. All right. Yeah, freaking nicely done.
Yeah.
That was a good hit.
Yeah, so it flew. Let's see. So you were 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You were 50 feet lower. So it caught up with you at 50 feet. It was 80 feet. It is going to look around real quick.
This Warcaster was one that I picked instead of doing the +1 upgrade things, which is why I can do those attack of opportunities now.
That was a good pick.
Agnes, Agnes and Twizzard, are you guys actively hiding?
I'm not near Agnes. She wouldn't let me hide with her.
I know, but are either of you actively hiding?
I mean, I took shelter. I don't know what was available to take shelter with.
Yeah,
I'm under
technically.
Bones' umbrella. I don't think we're hiding.
Yeah, technically hiding would be its own action.
Yeah, I just moved. So
All right, I'm going to roll a die because that's how we do things. Actually, no, because it got hit by a fireball, and it's a fucking smart dragon. Twizzard,
Uh-oh.
you see it sort of swoop toward you. It's still about 20 feet in the air, and it already used its actions. But it's very close to you. It's very close to you.
has it landed or is it flying?
Yeah. I don't like it
It's
close to me.
still in the air, so it is. You probably moved, say, 20 feet. So you were in the middle. You moved 20 feet over to the edge. It went down. It went down 60 to hit Paelias, and then it started to angle toward you. So I don't know the hypotenuse, but it's probably, call it 15 feet above the air. But it's like it's coming fast toward you. Like this is all happening like.
But it's in the process of moving. It's not hovering.
Correct. It's in the process of moving toward Twizzard. Which brings it to Mr. Bones' turn. Who is next to Twizzard?
Ooh. Mr. Bones, I'm gonna tell him to go hide with the guards. Go hide around the corner. Because he can't do anything at range.
Okay, so yeah, he'd be basically moving along the building toward the guards.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Oh, something I forgot to do is re-roll my wisdom check.
You should
Can I do that?
Yep, good call. Thank you.
Nope.
Oh, interesting. Paelias probably should have had disadvantage on that attack. Oh, no, you
Why?
passed her.
Elias
No,
isn't scared.
Paelias isn't scared. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm
Good
not
point.
scared.
Good point, good point.
Pretty good, Elias. Well, that not scared.
Okay.
Mhm.
That was Mr. Bones' turn?
Yep.
All right. At the end of Mr. Bones' turn, the dragon is going to come up, and it's going to beat its wings toward you, Twizzard. Can you give me a dexterity save?
Is it the dragon's turn right now?
Yeah, the dragon has what's called legendary actions, and a certain number of them, and it can take them at the end of anyone's turn.
Oh, wow.
Alright.
Welcome to
My
Big
Isn't that
Creatures.
nice?
Dex save is 14.
All right, you are going to take 13 bludgeoning damage as you are knocked prone.
Ooh. Can I go ding?
You can. You're still knocked prone.
Okay.
But
Alright.
yeah, cross off one strike from your bell. Good call. Good call. Good call. All right, that brings us to Finric. Unfortunately, Finric, he went toward the other. Yeah, basically Agnes is underneath your building, and Twizzard is underneath the other building. So you are on the wrong rooftop, my friend.
Well, darn. How far is the other rooftop?
40 feet across the pavilion. If you were to jump through the air. And the dragon's basically at the foot of that building.
The foot meaning, if I had enough movement to get to him, could I hit him?
It's about 40 foot across and 40 feet down.
Okay.
To get to the dragon.
Okay.
Flying
If you moved
Finric? We got a little flying Finric action going on here? Is that what we got?
Oh my god, dash action?
Probably, yeah, I mean...
You can't run in air, though, can you?
Say again?
Finric.
Can you run in the air?
No, but I could, like, run back down the building and then...
Oh, yeah, you could do that, yeah. Yeah. I thought you were going to yeet yourself across the courtyard. Which, honestly, would be pretty awesome, so I don't know. If you want to do that, there may be some consequences, but I will allow you to do it.
Well, can you jump across to one building and run down the side at an angle?
The problem is that these are like, yeah, they're like facing each other across. Like, you'd have to go all the way down the U if you wanted to do it all on buildings.
I guess my real question is, what is the... Because I'm essentially, like, ideally would not be using an action while doing this. So I guess my question is, like, what is the minimum distance for me to get to melee range? Would be, like, would yeeting myself across be considered an action, or would that be considered movement?
Oh no, I'd consider that movement.
Okay.
You're gonna have some impact though. That may hurt yourself, but it may hurt the dragon too. It'll depend.
I do have slow fall.
You have slow fall.
Yeah, I mean it'd be a reaction, but
Yeah,
I might
like
otherwise want for something else. But
You had a slow. Oh, well, okay, yeah, okay, all right. You gonna yeet yourself?
yeah, let's do it.
All right. All right, Twizzard, you get knocked on your ass. Your bell goes off, and you feel it sort of like shield your body from any bludgeoning damage. And as this happens, you gaze up, and over the dragon's shoulder, you see Finric run down the sloped roof and launch himself into the air as the rain like flows off his robes as he flies through the air almost in slow motion. You see him flying toward the dragon. Finric, could you please give me an acrobatics or athletics check, your choice, and then roll for your attack?
19.
Okay.
And then my attack is 14.
Okay. So you land on top of the dragon. But unfortunately, it doesn't improve, you know, sort of getting your footing on the rain-slaked back of a dragon. You do miss with your first attack. But you are now on the back of the dragon.
Okay, so
Ooh.
flurry of blows on the dragon's back.
Can you put the immovable rod on him?
Oh,
I was thinking about that, yeah, but I just used my action.
Oh,
So
Interesting.
if we'll kind of see if I can put that into play at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So flurry of blows. So first blow is 21 to hit,
21
Yeah.
hits.
and I guess I'll try for a stunning strike.
Go for it.
So that's a 15
Oh, right.
DC con save.
Okay, let's see. Natural pass. Sorry, my friend.
Ooh, okay. So then 9 bludgeoning damage,
9 bludgeoning damage goes through, though.
and then the second flurry is 15. 15 to hit,
That does not hit.
or to not hit. Okay.
I will tell you, though, this dragon's looking bloodied.
Oh wow! Nice guys.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is that true? Yeah, that's true.
He's like, wait, no, it's not bloodied at all.
we're just around 100,
Wait,
but not quite.
You guys are looking bloody.
We hit him 100 points already.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
50, 60,
I think you and Twizzard
80,
like,
80,
really.
90. Yeah, 100. No, 90, 97 I have.
Nice. How much did that fireball get him?
31.
31, yeah.
Nice.
Angle.
Awesome.
We pretty much hit him for the same, yeah.
Good.
All right, Paelias, you have just alighted onto the ground.
Sweet.
You are about 15 feet from the dragon, who's just sort of like just beating his wings. Finric has just landed on his back, so you're like over here basically.
You
Closer.
hit the ground like Mary Poppins.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
hit the ground like Mary Poppins. You're like back here. Your
What's
spiritual
my
weapon
movement?
is. What's that?
What's my movement? Can I go 15 feet or?
Whatever your movement is. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yours is probably 30 feet.
probably 30.
30. Okay. So I can go up and hit him
Oh,
then.
it's 20. Why is yours only 20?
Brock, you are
Yeah.
on deck, Brock.
Oh, heavy armor.
You're on deck, Brock.
Okay, so 20 still makes it though. So I can go up and hit him if I want.
Yeah, he's
Let's see.
still a little above the ground, but because he's like to knock Twizzard over.
Mhm.
But
Tail might
if
be on the ground.
you could like jump and hit him if you want to.
Interesting. Am I in between? Like, so where am I in relation to everyone else? So I know
Yeah.
that like Twizzard and Finric are like right on him in Buster Bones. But where is Agnes?
I'm behind you in the doorway.
So he would have to come through me to get to Agnes, right?
Yes.
Okay. So do we think that his wisdom is higher or his dexterity? Probably wisdom, right?
I'm thinking wisdom for a dragon.
Right.
I mean, his dexterity is probably good too, but wisdom is probably better.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the what's it called? Guardian of Faith. So Guardian of Faith basically stands in between me and him. So if he comes through this way, it's a large spectral guardian, hovers for a duration in an unoccupied space, 8 hours. The guardian occupies the space and is indistinct except for a gleaming sword and shield. A creature hostile to me that moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a dexterity saving throw. Otherwise, the creature takes 20 radiant damage.
What does this guardian look like to you? Or-
It is the symbol of my deity.
All right. And
So
sorry,
you-
did you say it's invisible except for a sword? What did you say?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's the guardian occupies. Yeah, it's indistinct except for a gleaming sword and a shield. Oh, I see. The shield is emblazoned with the symbol of my deity. Okay, so the guardian looks like.
Is it humanoid?
It's probably just a sword in the ground with a shield propped up against it.
Well, so it's a guardian with a sword and a shield. So I
Okay.
can, yeah. So the guardian, I'm gonna make it look like. I'd like the guardian to look like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Ooh, it was a run by a freak.
There she goes.
All right.
Hello.
Easily done.
Hello.
Oh dearie.
Unbelievable.
Is this a
Alright.
British dragon?
Oh, she's Scottish though.
Still British.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think they prefer to be called Scottish.
All right. This is what you're getting. You're getting this.
Nice.
That's her, if I ever saw her.
There she
All right.
is. Nice. And is my spiritual weapon still like
Your spiritual
able
weapon.
to-
And sorry, where does this go?
Oh, it goes. It occupies a space, an unoccupied space of my choice, so I can actually choose. Interesting. So I think I want to. So it has to enter within 10 feet. So I need it to be more than 10 feet away from him right now. But within him, like 11 feet away from him, toward me.
But wait, I thought it says if he starts his turn in there as well. If he enters or starts his turn.
Maybe. Creature takes that moves to a space
Oh.
for the first time. Yeah, it just moves to a space. So we'll make it just outside 10 feet.
Okay. All right. Do the spiritual weapon.
Yeah, spiritual. Okay. Spiritual weapon. Blah, 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 blah. There it is. Okay. I know that's well. I don't know. I think it just misses 18 to hit.
It does not hit.
Yeah. I think it's a 19 armor.
I think you're right. All right, Brock. Unless,
Right, so-
Flash, do you want any movement?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No. I'm gonna stand my ground.
Okay.
Get him, Brock.
So where am I? Where am I in relation to him?
You are invisible, and you're
Right.
probably 10 or 15 feet, but whatever. What would you like to do?
And everyone else is like really close by, right? To him.
You could get to Twizzard. Twizzard's probably about another, like roughly the same
Oh,
distance.
Finric's on top of him, though, right?
Finric's on top of him.
Hmm.
You see Paelias, who's now back on the ground, and Agnes is sort of in the shadow, but she's all the way across the courtyard.
What are you thinking?
Well, I have several things. One was called insect plague, but I don't think I should do that. I have something called thunder wave, which sounds awesome.
Oh,
Also-
it's gonna knock us all over.
But since everyone's next to each other. Can I reach into my bag and equip my javelin? Is that an action?
You
No,
have
you're
a
fine.
javelin in your bag?
No, you have your
Actually-
javelin. Your
I have a
javelin is
javelin.
available.
I just never equipped it. Yeah.
That's fine. What do you want to do with that javelin? Toss
I
it
want
out.
to throw. I want to throw it at the. Am I near to his head?
You could throw it at its head.
Yeah, let's do it.
And I think because the greater invisibility, you're not going to break your invisibility, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Finric's not on his head, right? He's on his shoulders or back or something.
I think only on a 1 would you hit Finric. Don't worry. That would never happen.
We don't roll ones around here.
Yeah. So I can. So Warren, what am I rolling?
You would roll an attack for the javelin.
So if you've not equipped the javelin, definitely just do that.
It's equipped,
Okay, cool.
and then
You do the hit DC column. I don't know what it says for your javelin. Click the +6.
Yeah, +6. That's a pretty good plus right there. Is what that is.
why am I not seeing this?
It should be under actions. You might have to refresh.
Oh, actions. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why. 22.
22 hits.
Pretty good. All right. Then you can do the damage.
What's that?
Oh, so click the
Next to
one.
the
6
thing
plus
that you
2.
clicked, there's another box that has like a.
Oh, the 1d6
Yeah,
plus 2.
exactly.
Yep.
Fuck.
Very nice.
What was it?
5.
All right. All right. That was your action. Anything else?
Can I do that wisdom thing so I cannot be afraid?
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Oh.
Right. Do it now. If you pass, we'll let the 22 stand. But if you fail, you'll have to roll again and see if the 5 happens. How about that? Because I keep forgetting.
23.
What's that?
You got it.
23.
Yeah, he got it. He's 23, no longer afraid.
All right. No longer afraid. Good to go.
Nice.
Agnes.
All right. So, right now I'm still holding concentration on that one enhanced ability. But I
Yes.
just want to ask for future if I need to. If I need to do a polymorph, It says that I can do anything that's a challenge rating that's equal to my level. What level?
Your level.
12?
Yeah.
So I could become a young dragon?
Well, it has to be a beast. So no.
A
Dragons aren't
beast.
beasts.
Oh, dragons are not beasts. Oh,
Yeah,
darn it.
Yeah, yeah. Unless
Okay.
you have another spell, which may have been
Right.
how that displacer beast happened.
Yeah. Okay. Just
Yeah, your
Just
biggest hitter is probably going to be a giant ape.
giant ape. Okay. I was just thinking for hit points' sake, if I'm going to die, I'm going to polymorph into something that has a lot of hit points. That's my backup plan. If I see that I am going to die, that's what I'm going to do. But
All right.
since I'm not in the line of fire at the moment,
This will fix it.
let's do. Let's see here. Based on where Finric is, let's see here. I'm just thinking if I could probably magic missile. No, I don't want a magic missile. That's like nothing.
Something.
Yeah, I know, but I can get almost the same amount with a cantrip. You know, like, do I want to use my whatchamacallits? All my magic. All right, I'll use some magic missiles.
Good.
I'm going to do. Let's see here. Let's do level 4 magic missile.
Okay.
Which, oh, I'm not really supposed to cast that. Let me take that away because this is a wand. So I have to take it off of my wand. All right, so 4 charges. I gotta change this. No. 3 darts, but because I'm doing it at level 1 or level 4, I get an extra. What is this? Magic missiles. Spell creates 1 more dart for each slot level. So 3, 4 is an extra 2, so that's a total of 5 darts. Am I doing that math right?
I think so, yeah.
All right, but I only add the. Do I add the +1 to each dart?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
5d4 plus 5.
Okay, I'll actually do that. 5d4.
Twizzard, you are on deck.
All right.
5.
Ooh, some good ones in there.
16 plus 5, 21 to
Wow.
21
all-
damage.
yeah, 21 damage.
Magic missile does nothing. That
And-
was good.
I'd like to I'm gonna hit him right in the ass
All right.
because I don't think I'm gonna see his face from here. But
So yeah, five magic missiles impact. Anything else on your turn?
yes.
Finric's like, yo.
So I'm going to do the wisdom saving throw. 17.
17 is good. You're
Okay,
not
so I'm
frightened.
no
that's
longer afraid. And then I am going to Bardic Inspire Finric. Or Combat Inspire Finric. So Finric, you could use a 1d10 for any roll you make.
Got it.
Okay.
Thanks.
At the end of your turn, Agnes, having been hit in the ass, he's gonna whip around using another legendary action. He's gonna tail attack Twizzard as he does it. Oh my gosh! He rolls a
Wait,
nat
it's-
1, but it's a nat 1 plus 11, so it's a 12 to hit Twizzard.
That hits.
15 bludgeoning, but I'm pretty sure it just dings off the bell.
Ding, it does ding.
He literally can't miss.
No.
Like hitting the broadside of a barn.
Yeah, it's like an absent-minded tail swipe, and Twizzard just and it rings your bell. Oh, double meaning. All right. But now it's your turn, Twizzard. Now his tail's
the
toward
guy who
you.
got magic missiled in the butt and then
Alright.
veered back towards the source of the magic missile and hit Twizzard with its tail. But
Yeah, and now it's on the ground near you.
So
Well,
here's a question. Finric is on it, right?
Finric is on it.
And the dragon's pretty long, right?
It is. It is huge. It is a huge creature.
All right. So I don't want to fireball him because I don't want to roast Finric. But I'm gonna take a bit of a gamble. So I've got disintegrate that I want to hit him with.
Oh god.
And
Just be
I
careful.
don't want to fireball him, but I want to incinerate him.
also might not work if he passes the failed save. It does nothing.
Mhm.
But I just want to make sure because it says like
This is dangerous.
disintegrates everything, but except if it's a really large creature, it does a 10-foot cube portion. It disintegrates 10-foot cube portion. So if I concentrate on the far end from Finric, that's easily 10 feet away from him.
Isn't he on his back?
I don't know. I think that's pretty risky.
So, well, it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna well, okay. I
It
don't know.
disintegrates. Yes. That's
probably won't disintegrate Finric. Probably.
Only if it takes all his hit points.
Which it will.
Like, I'm just gonna gamble.
At 10d6 plus 40, that will kill Finric.
Well, it says it disintegrates everything it's wearing and carrying except magic items. The Finric is a magical item. Magic of life.
What do you think halflings are?
No, please don't.
Finric is not being carried by the dragon.
All right. I guess this is a question to the DM. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you can even answer this. Is it safe to disintegrate the? If I shot it at the head, which I don't know, is Finric towards the back of it? It's hard to tell which. He's facing.
You could pin the thing to make a bigger impact. Why don't I pin the thing?
He's facing Mrs. Doubtfire, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
It's 10 feet from his snout to Finric.
Each one of those cubes, each one of those squares is a 5-foot square, right?
Good
Dragon
point.
scale.
The
But it's
dragon
dragon
is
scale.
the dragon is dragon is basically 15 foot by 15 foot by 15 foot. That is what a huge creature is.
All
So
right.
you have to make sure Finric's in the back 5 feet.
I feel like he would not be because
Yeah.
He's
he's
on his
probably the
back,
tail.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know. All right. So I'm not going to use that. Clearly, I won't use that.
But save it for later. That sounds cool.
Are there a bunch of
Yeah, how
Dead
are the dead soldiers right now?
There's a bunch of soldiers that have melted on the ground, right?
Crazy.
Yeah, there are three dead soldiers who have been slightly liquefied by the acid.
Not anymore. I'm casting Dance Macabre. I'm going to bring those guys back.
All right.
I'd love to know how you like go through your spells and figure out which ones you're gonna like attune to or equip.
No, he just does the same ones all the time. I don't think he's switched them.
I've had this one for a bit. I like having little things help me out.
Mm-hmm.
Or one big skeleton.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm going to
Dance
bring those
Macabre.
guys back.
All right. And what are they doing?
They're going to attack the dragon.
How much movement do they have?
Probably not much. So let's see. They're going to be like zombies or skeletons or something, right?
They
Yeah.
would probably be zombies. You want me to look up zombies?
Do they have the same weapons that they had when they were?
Yeah, probably.
I would assume so. Yeah, nothing any better. I have Mr. Bones' sheet here. Is that accurate enough?
So
Yeah.
it's not. They're not skeletons. They're actual zombies. They're undead.
It could be skeletons. I can
Some-
make.
There's
Well,
some
their
bones
flesh
sticking out here
probably
and there.
wouldn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some
it
flesh
says
is-
you decide whether it's a zombie or skeleton. Okay. They're skeletons.
Okay, so you're gonna use Mr. Bones' stuff
Yes.
because I actually think that zombies might have some.
They make disgusting sounds.
Oh.
They squish and
And they're all melted. So
Slide
it'll just
around,
be
get rid of
like
them.
the blob.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
it's like half zombie, half skeleton.
all right. So it's this revolting thing that slides around. Yeah. So they're all gonna try and hit him. So what did
They
you ask
have
me?
more hit points, the
Who?
zombies, but they have a smaller armor class. So
Oh, they're skeletons.
okay.
All right, they can presumably they have more than 20 movement.
Yes, 30 feet.
All right, so they get up to the dragon.
All right, so they've got attack of +2. So I guess I can roll 3 of them.
Sure.
Oh, that's looking pretty good. All right. So 19 and 15, and the other one is 6.
19 hits.
All right. So then I'm going. He's gonna. I guess it's got a short sword probably.
Sure.
All right. So 1d6 plus 2. Come on, baby. Yeah. 4 damage.
Yeah. Nice.
Worth it.
All right.
I'm gonna slink off to the side. I don't want to be around if the dragon turns towards me again.
Well, you are within melee attack range.
That would be attack of opportunity.
Oh, but is he looking at me?
Well, but he's got his tail that can whip you very easily.
No.
It would be a tail attack most likely.
He would
Oh,
literally
but
be-
is he now flanked?
For Twizzard, I mean, you've got Finric on his back.
I mean, it's not me attacking.
Right. No, but with all of these creatures, is there flanking or no?
Yeah, there would be.
I was just wondering if the one that didn't hit would have advantage. That's all.
Oh, I don't know. All right, I guess I will just stay where I am then, because I don't want him to even think about me.
All right. All right. The dragon turns toward you, Paelias.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to let loose. Oh, man. What is it? Let's see.
So is he moving toward me, or is he just turning?
Well, I know. He was going to turn.
Just one little footstep, one little step toward me.
I know. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to let the dice decide here. All right. And it's going to start to take off. Twizzard, ironically, you would get an attack of opportunity, as do your things.
Sweet, we're all hitting it.
Mm.
All right, I'm gonna hit it with my staff, and a 10 does not hit.
It
And
does not know.
it doesn't. 1, 2, 3. All right, my guys all take a SWAT. 4, 10, and 11. Terrible. We're all awful. All right, we just look embarrassing as we try and hit it.
All right. Paelias, it looks down at you. And your god cannot save you now, mortal. And it's going to let loose an acid splash straight at you. It rolled a 22 on perception, and it saw your thing.
Oh.
You should make a dexterity saving throw, my friend.
Okay. Oh, dexterity, huh? It's not my
Yep.
strong suit. But it is one in that 20! Woo!
All right. Maybe it shouldn't have taunted you, but you kind of got an idea of what was happening. You dodge out of the way as the cobblestones around you get covered in this acid. You still will take half damage. So you will still take 27 acid damage
Ouch.
as you dive to the side.
You might need to heal him.
I think your thing is unaffected because it's not real. Like, what? Would it take
Yeah, I don't-
damage?
I don't think it takes damage.
Okay.
Let me see. So, what was it called again?
Stoutfire.
This is Downfire. Help is on the way!
Of all people.
I'm here for it.
What was it? Fourth level? Yeah, fourth level. Guardians of Fate, there it is. So, It is large special guardian, appears and hovers for 8 hours, unoccupied space choice. I can see within range. Range is 30 feet. Dexterity. Occupies the space indistinct except for gleaming sword and shield. Any creature hostile that moves to a space within 10 feet of the guardian for the first time on a turn must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Creature takes... Yeah, no, I don't think it takes any damage.
All right. All right. So it does the acid attack. And then it's going to fly another... It's going to use all its movement, actually. So it's going to go back up to 80 feet. Finric, give me an athletics or acrobatics, your choice, to see if you can hold on as it rockets up into the air.
18.
Nice.
All right. You get a good ride, my friend.
Nice.
Can Agnes hold a reaction for Featherfall again?
Yeah,
I have slow fall.
Oh, you've got slow fall as a monk. All right, then never mind.
Yeah, and you don't need to hold it. It's like if you see someone falling or if you're falling, you can use
Okay.
your... As long as you have a reaction available, you can use it.
It's once per round, right?
Yeah,
A
when it goes...
Reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that was its acid breath. And then its movement. Mr. Bones is up. Mr. Bones has gone to hide near the other guards.
Mr.
So-
Bones.
He's pretty much...
He just. Is there a rock nearby? He throws a rock.
All right. Yep, he throws a rock. Finric, you're up.
The rock goes like 10 feet.
It does not go 80 feet, I'll tell you that much.
So he is he now he's like stopped at 80 feet.
Yeah, he's sort of like...
Okay.
He's like surveying the courtyard below.
All right. I guess I'm gonna punch him. 20 to hit,
20 hits.
Nice.
and I'll try a stunning strike.
All right.
Need to know the dragon's anatomy.
Natural pass.
Mm.
22.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna hit him with 8 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and then flurry of blows. So 17 for the first,
That is a miss.
and then 25 for the second.
That is a hit.
We'll try a stunning strike.
21, still a pass.
Okay. And oh, I totally hit the wrong one. Not that. 13 bludgeoning.
All right, nice. All right, he's taking 148. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. At the end of your turn, he's going to try to tail attack you off of his body.
Okay.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
That is a 20. That is a 28 to hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can continue, but I do want to extract aspects.
Oh
I
yeah,
should
you could
have
do
done
that.
sooner. Okay.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah.
All right. It's immune to acid damage. Not a huge surprise. It has blind sight and dark vision. But yeah, what is it? It just says immunities and resistances.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's immunity to acid is basically what you glean.
Okay.
Give me.
Oh, and Finric, you have combat inspiration. I don't know if you've used that.
That's true. I still.
This
have
may be a good time to use it. He's trying to knock you off. Give me an athletics or acrobatics to try to hold on as the tail impacts into you. And you can add, well, if you want, you can add the thing. There's
I'm gonna. Yeah. Let me.
there's a DC in mind.
Oh, another 3. So what was that? 16?
You get
16.
3 or 10.
Sorry?
You get 3 or 10.
3. 3. Because I rolled a 3. So 16.
Oh, from the D10. I see.
Yeah.
All right, 16. You managed to hold on, but just barely. You'll still take 15 bludgeoning damage, though.
Okay.
All right. Well done. Paelias, you're up.
Okay. Well, I think I should death ward myself if I can.
Is that a spell? Then yes, you can.
Yeah. So I touch a creature and grant it a measure of protection from death.
Okay.
I only have 5 points left, so
I was about to heal you, so.
I appreciate that. I'll still need that. But basically what this does is the first time the target would drop to 0 hit points as a result of taking damage, the target instead drops to 1 hit point and spell ends.
Okay.
So I'll use that on me.
All right. Your spiritual weapon is down near you.
Oh, it didn't follow him?
You have to teleport,
No.
though.
Yeah, I don't think it would follow him.
It's only got 60 feet.
Yeah.
So can I move it?
You can move it. You can move it up 60 feet if you want, or you can move it up 30 feet, or kind of hedge.
Yeah,
your
we'll
bets.
move it up like 40 feet, half the distance between me and him.
Okay. All right. Did you want how close / where do you want to be in relation to your guardian, which is still there?
I'm still near my garden. I'm right behind her.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I'm like
Brock's on
if
deck.
you were dating Mrs. Doubtfire, this is where you'd be, right there.
It's like the scene from Ghost where you're like doing pottery together.
Exactly. I'm giving pottery lessons to Mrs. Doubtfire right now.
I love everything about that. Brock, you are up, my friend. You are still invisible.
The 90s reference. Just keep going.
How far away is he from me now?
He's now 80 feet up.
He's 80 feet up again.
Yeah.
Okay. Can't do much. But I do have a healing word that I could use on Paelias.
Oh yeah, I'd like that. I wouldn't
Let's
mind.
do that.
All right.
So I click the 4d4 plus 2 next to the healing word.
Exactly.
11.
Cool.
Alright, so Paelias, as if from out of nowhere, you hear Brock's voice casting his spell, and you suddenly get 11 HP back.
Thank you.
Now that was your bonus action. Did you want to do? You could hold an action in case it comes down again, or you could do something else with your main action.
Can I activate my flame blade?
You could. I think. Ironic. Ooh, is that a bonus action? Ironically, or unfortunately?
Where would it say that?
I think so. If the does it say A or BA?
1BA.
Yeah. So unfortunately, healing word and your green flame blade are
oh.
both bonus actions.
Okay, that's cool.
You could transform into a creature. You could hold an action. You could.
Oh, yeah, I could transform into a creature.
Would you be
What?
an invisible creature?
Gosh, is it? Yeah, I mean, you're still maintaining concentration. I think you would be an invisible creature.
Because it's not the same as polymorph, it's wild shape, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be an invisible creature. What do you want to be?
What's something aerial that could take on a dragon? Well, since I'm invisible, I'm just gonna become an eagle.
Giant eagle.
Yeah, a giant invisible eagle.
Giant eagle. Sounds pretty good. Solid choice.
And then, yeah, because now I can fly.
Yeah, you can.
And he won't see me because I'm invisible.
Indeed.
Too bad I can't turn into a bear and attack like from above. But
Well, I mean, technically you could. You could fly up above and then next turn transform into a bear and fall.
Just remember that you're going to have Finric to contend with on his back.
Oh my god. Giant Eagle is a large beast. And you have 80 feet of flight, so you could fly up to him.
Let's do it.
You won't be able to attack this turn,
No, that's fine.
but you can fly up to him. All right, so you're into an eagle. You are up.
You could just use the bear if it makes.
Use the bear. I know the small. I have this small owl. It's not quite as impressive as you would want it to be.
Why don't you put the owl on top of the bear?
Owl on top of the bear. I like what you're saying. You are now this.
Yes. Yes.
All right. That was Brock. Agnes, you are up. Twizzard is on deck.
All right, so am I within a distance that I could go out to Paelias, cure his wounds, and then go back to my my shelter spot? So I have 30 feet of movement.
How many feet?
30.
Yeah, we can say that. That can work.
And am I going to get hurt by his guardian?
No, it's just hostile creatures to me.
Oh, okay. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run out to him. I'll cast level... Let's see here. Let's do a level 3 Cure Wounds.
Cool.
So you get 17 hit points back.
Woo! Thank you. Yeah.
And then I will Bardic Inspire Paelias.
Nice.
Combat Inspire, I'm sorry. So you get 1d10 for any roll.
Cool.
Brock, can you roll a d20 for me?
I could.
But he won't.
18.
18. Okay. Agnes, that was your turn. Twizzard, you are up.
All right. So he's 80 feet up. Finric's on his back.
We don't know where Brock is.
Yeah, I don't know where Brock is. And I can't disintegrate him anyway because I can't reach him. Plus, I just don't think that's a good idea. What everyone said. But I can fireball him. But I could try and aim for like his underbelly or like his head because Finric's on the back.
It's definitely going to hit Finric.
It's definitely gonna hit Finric because his giant body is gonna block the flames, right?
I understand.
She's magic missile.
Not enough. All right. Okay.
I mean, Finric's pretty dexterous, so...
Yeah. All right. I guess I'm not gonna do that. Finric.
I think I have more hit points than the dragon does left at this point, so you can also take that into consideration.
I don't know if I can do that.
Go big or go home, baby.
Yeah.
Can't say that. Oh,
This could be the final hit.
all right. Can I sending stone Finric? Is that my action? Is that an action? To say, you okay if I roast the dragon?
Just do it, man.
All right. I'm just gonna do it then. All right.
Finric's a dexterous guy. He's seen you fireball before.
I'm gonna yell up. Look out!
All right.
That should be sufficient. All right. So here it comes. It is.
He's going to use his second legendary resistance. I'll tell you that much.
Dex doesn't matter then, does it? Dex save of 16.
Yeah. He definitely failed that.
Could that still hit Finric though?
Finric, you will have to make a dexterity save.
Oh no. Backfire.
Oh, 13.
Oh boy.
All right. Having been hit by a fireball before, the dragon almost has an instinctual sense that it's coming for him, and he rolls out of the way. But he still takes how much damage? What do you got?
Oh, it'd be half, so 20.
So 40 damage fire. Unfortunately, the way it rolls puts Finric directly into the path of the fireball. He tries to jump, but gets the brunt of it.
All right, so I'm bloodied, but
Okay.
Wait, so does the dragon take 20?
Yeah, dragon takes 20.
Okay.
That's helpful.
Instead, I went big.
That's still good. 20's good.
Yeah, it's not looking so hot. Large drops of black blood and acid that are sort of like raining down on the courtyard as it
Let them
bleeds.
be
And
valuable.
all right, at the end of Twizzard's turn, it's going to use its last legendary action before its legendary actions reset on its turn, but it's going to try to tail attack to knock Finric off. So that is definitely enough. That is a 24 to hit. Finric, please give me that acrobatics or athletics, your choice, as you hold on.
yes.
Does he still have that
Acrobatics.
combat dice, or does that go away after one use?
One use.
23.
23, you hold on. But you
Nice.
still take 15 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
All right. Its turn. All right. Brock, you're invisible. However, it is raining. And this dragon has used one of its legendary actions, which is called Detect. It makes a wisdom perception check. It turns towards you, and it says, I can smell you. I can see your wings beat. Get out of my realm. And it is going to acid breath you. Now, you may be resistant to acid, I'm not sure, but check that. Because it's going to acid breath you, and you need to do a dex save for me.
Okay. How do I see if I'm?
Oh, you are? Yeah.
So under defenses, towards the top right, under inspiration,
He's
you
got
have,
resistance.
resistant to
yeah.
acid.
All right, so
Cool.
whatever damage you take, you will have it. But let's
Nice.
see if you quarter it. So roll that dex save for me.
So saving throw is the dexterity.
Yeah, this is a dex save of a giant eagle, keep in mind. So you get a +3 to it.
11.
Plus 3 to what you just rolled.
Yeah, so 14.
Okay. Unfortunately, not enough. So you're going to take... But you're going to take half because of the resistance. So you're going to take 27.
Oh, wow, that's half.
27 acid damage. Which is the same you took, Paelias, yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
you would have taken 54 if you hadn't dodged that, Paelias.
Wow, nice.
So I subtract 27.
27
points.
from your hit points.
Oh.
Okay.
If you put it in if you just type in 27 and then press damage, it'll take it out.
And
Okay.
with that, you'll also get an attack of opportunity because it's flying the hell away. So feel
Me?
free to make an attack as a giant eagle.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go for its frickin' eyes.
Yeah, you are.
My talons.
Yeah, you are.
And then if I manage to do this all right, I'm gonna snag up Finric too. if we
Well,
wind up
no, we
killing.
want to chase this thing down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, take it out.
Well,
All right, so you're gonna
it
do it.
starts-
You're gonna roll a d20 and add 5 for
Your
your
time.
for your
That's okay.
talent.
I'm not really gonna rescue Finric. I'm just saying
Screw that guy.
I'm saying if I kill this thing,
Yeah,
I'll try and swoop
I got
him
you.
up. But so
d20 plus 5.
D20 plus 5.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
Oh, whoops! I did the wrong thing.
Wow.
D5 plus 20.
Did 5 d20s probably.
Yeah, that's what I did. I'm sorry about that.
Nice.
Does a 57 hit?
Damn. 5 d20s. That was a good roll for 5 d20s. 57.
22 it winds up being because I rolled a 17.
Okay. So do 2d6 plus 3 is your damage.
What's that?
2d6 plus 3 is your damage for your talons.
Oh, okay. What?
2d6.
Yeah.
Where's that?
So
It's on the Giant Eagle stat block.
your little dice bottom left, you click the button to expand, and then you see all the dice types.
Oh, okay.
2 of the 6s.
Yeah, you click on the d6 2 times.
Okay.
It'll roll 2 of them.
And then add, how much? 6? 2d6 plus
Three.
what? 3. So add 3.
So 11.
11, nice. All right. It is flying away from you in the sleeting rain, about 80 feet north toward the river. Mr. Bones not doing anything. Finric, you are on a speeding dragon. What would you like to do?
Take him down.
Wait, is it like my turn?
Yeah,
Or are you-
it's your turn.
That was fast. Oh, okay, because he's out of range of everyone else. Okay.
No,
I
because
got
it's dragon Mr. Bones Finric.
You're next.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna stab him with my dagger of venom. I haven't activated it, so don't get the poison damage, but I will still be that.
All right. Stab away, my friend.
23,
23
Yeah.
hits.
Stab him.
Good save.
and I don't get all of this. I get the 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing damage. All right. That's your
And,
action.
yeah, bonus action. I will flurry of blows.
Are you leaving the dagger in as a handhold?
No.
I kind of like the idea of doing that and just
Mhm.
wailing.
Now I am.
Yeah.
Pretty
You
good.
can also use it as like a steering rod.
So 19 for the first.
19 hits, just.
19 hits. 8 bludgeoning damage.
8 bludgeoning damage, you say.
Yeah.
How'd you like to do this?
Whoa!
Oh!
I mean, it's.
Crash it into Tower Rutland.
I was. That's actually pretty funny. I probably do have to like grab onto him and steer. But
You got a dagger in him.
Does it work
so
like
yeah, so I'm gonna
Twist
have
it
the
in the right
dagger in,
direction.
and I just punch and like presumably feel him go limp and feel myself like wanting to go like ass over head over the top of him, but I hang on. I think. Is this all in the realm? And then
Keep going. This is what you want to happen. Yeah.
yeah, okay. And then ideally this is what happens, and and then I guess if it happens like this, then I would sort of see what's beneath, which way he's aiming, and see if I can steer his head towards something good.
Take a wing.
Yeah, it's not quite to the tower, so you would have been 80 feet. Honestly, you would be over the estates.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, but the actual Duke, will still live there.
As the dragon is like goes limp and its wings start to like, it's losing altitude quickly, right? And you can sort of like, you got your dagger in there, you could like grab the limp wing a little. You have some amount of control, but you are plummeting toward the earth pretty rapidly. I mean, it's just afternoon. The sky would be bright, but it's very overcast and sleeting rain. So there's not a ton of, and you're sort of plummeting. You see the Duchess. You see near, a couple blocks away. You see, the Sir Galdinger's and Sir Penn's places. What would you like to aim it toward? Any of those three, or just random area of land?
I think I think away from the Galdingers and Serpents.
Okay.
I know them.
All right. So just like an open patch, or
Ideally an open patch. Yeah.
all right. Give me an animal handling. No.
Literally.
Yeah, give me an animal handling or sleight of hand.
Oh man.
Okay.
Okay. So I already rolled for animal handling. Got a 10.
Okay. Let's see what happens here. It's actually really good for you. All right. Yeah, you're like, oh shoot, like this thing's going down. I am on top of it. You sort of pull it toward. Now, thankfully, the streets are mostly empty, or basically completely empty. It is increasingly picking up speed as you plummet toward the earth. And you feel like you've got it lined up with the street, and you're like, time to get off this train. So you grab your dagger, and you like leap off near a the second floor of an estate, and then the dragon impacts into the ground. One of the rings gets ripped off. As its head sort of hits the ground, you hear this crack, and like a bunch of bile and acid spew out of its mouth, like across the road in front of it, as the whole body skids into the side of a building and impacts it. You slow fall, do a couple ninja tricks as you like land on the side of this building and like jump down to the ground. Hero pose next to it.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Finric!
That will take us out of initiative. You guys are in the courtyard. You saw the dragon fly off. You don't know what happened because it went over the building to the north of you. Brock, you saw it sort of plummet 80 or 100 feet away. You're still invisible. What do you guys want to do?
I'm landing down right by there.
You're landing down by where the dragon crashed?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In that case, people who are still in the courtyard, what are you doing?
Where the hell did they go?
Yeah, probably want to head toward where they were headed.
Do I have a sending stone?
I don't think you have one
I
yet.
don't think you have one yet.
Erin does.
I was gonna say it's like whenever it's my turn again, I probably should.
Well, we're out of initiative.
Yeah, we're out of initiative. It's your turn.
Well, okay. So I sending stone them and be like, "Hey guys, I'm near where I think we are, and you guys want to help me loot this dragon?"
Nice.
Buddy.
Good job.
Yeah.
Well, also, I become. Can I just become visible again
You can.
and turn back into Brock, or am I
So-
still Eagle?
Which do you want to? Well, which do you want to do first?
Oh, I'll become. I'll turn into Brock, but still
Alright.
invisible.
So you turn into Brock. You're next to Finric, and then you turn
Mhm.
visible.
Yeah.
So you're just like,
Hey, bud. Good job.
Thanks, man.
All right, so hearing that
Kinda tough.
Finric is still alive, but the dragon is not, I'm going to sending stone Wimblecat and be like, get Shogren, Diane, Kovath, and get your butt over to the estates. We just killed a black dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Agnes, are you for serious?
So for serious.
All right, I will be there as soon as I can.
Why didn't you tell me? I would have helped. No.
Well, the thing was, I did mention it as we were running behind the guards and heading towards the parliament. It just never happened.
And now look what happened.
Yeah.
Fine, it's fine. Really, it's fine.
All right, you
I still didn't
guys.
see them, so there's that.
The guards are like the guards who weren't killed by the acid, which is a good many, maybe a dozen or so. They were not helping. They were just sort of watching.
Typical.
They see the dragon go over the building, and they see you guys hoofing it out of the area between the two buildings, and they just let you go.
Yeah, they got it. They're good.
Um,
Should have stopped him for the curfew, but all right.
yeah, exactly. Twizzard, the three.
As you're leaving, you should be like, "Hey, where's the Duke? He should come out here and see this."
Well, actually, there is a real Duke.
Oh,
So that's why I told Wimblecat to go get Shogren Kovath that we killed the Black Dragon. They should know what to do.
We're assuming that's the only black dragon in the city.
yeah, I was just gonna say, let's really hope that this was that one.
Twizzard, what happens to your three undead?
I think once the spell, once
Oh,
I
they have
think
to go back to work as guards.
No, I think they just. I thought they were just dead. It's not reanimate dead. It's dance macabre. It's. I
No.
think it's different.
Now they dance.
I think it's only while the spell exists. So up
Let's
to
see.
1 hour.
After which they become inanimate once more. So they just
Oh.
turn into sloppy piles.
So for an hour they could follow him around.
Do you
Come
want
on,
him to follow you?
boys. You're mine for an hour.
You can dance if you want to.
Leave the world behind.
All right. Yeah, sure. They follow you. All right. You guys are gonna take a little while to get there. So, yeah. Okay. Mrs. Doubtfire, unfortunately. Sorry, Mrs.
No, she's
Doubtfire.
8 hours.
Yeah, she's around, but I don't think she moves with me. I think she just kind of where she was.
Right. She's just.
She can stay in the courtyard.
Yeah.
Give everyone the stink eye, or whatever it was she does.
So ridiculous.
People.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna say that Kovath and Wimblecat. Agnes, you're running over, and you get a message from Wimblecat. Agnes, where is this dragon? We are in the estates, but oh, never mind, Agnes. And she clicks off. And Finric and Brock, you see Wimblecat and the Shogren appear just as you guys come around the corner, and now you're all together.
Hey,
Works
guys.
out better that way.
Zombie guards.
Yeah, with your zombie guards. Complete with
Step
zombie
right
guards.
up. 1 gold to see it, 2 gold to touch it.
Well, I don't know if you can really loot a dragon's body other than maybe taking its scales.
Can I take a scale?
Or teeth? Yeah, I think I'll probably take some scales.
I'd love to take a tooth in the scale.
We can just hold hands and sing around it.
Fire.
Did we kill the Grinch?
I was gonna sing yup, he's up to yup.
Oh, the Ewoks.
The Ewok song, yeah.
Chop, chop.
Yeah, man. And not the
Yeah,
new
no,
one,
you guys are on
the
a roll
old
here.
one, the real one.
Yeah, this is amazing. All right, what Sugarin's kind of like doesn't believe her eyes. So all right, so you're sure this was the Duke?
No, we're not sure it's the Duke.
Pretty sure.
Well, how many black dragons are there out there? I'm assuming just one.
Oh, I hope so. That would be a nice number.
You know what happens when you make an assumption, though? You make an ass out of you an assumption.
Yeah, you do. Moondrop will not be pleased, but she can't really
Claim that she was
anything.
married to a dragon.
The real Duke is now, of course, safe to come out, although Moondrop could still... Alright,
Was Moondrop enchanted, or was she in on this?
Oh, she's in on it.
that's a great
okay.
question. I assume she's in on it, but... Again,
I don't.
ass out of you
think.
an umption. Oh my. Let's get this body out of here. Let's get this body out of here. She sort of like looks
I think we have
around.
to Decommission the head.
Grab
Due
a
to the
foot.
weather in the
Can
dragon
we
curfew.
shrink it and put it in the bag of holding?
Shrink a dragon's body. I could have its size, and then it would merely be large. Probably still too large for your bag of holding.
I cut off its head and make a hat.
I could teleport it by itself into the tower. I think that's probably the best plan. Teleport its body into the adepts, into the adepts.
Is that room big enough? That room
Quarters.
wasn't really that big.
We should put its head on a pike and set it on the city walls.
We're gonna have to go back to what was that? Big Marge's.
Oh, where
March,
she
March.
heads?
She's a taxidermist.
I wonder which part of it tastes the best.
Let's find out.
Probably the
Yes.
thighs.
Yeah, we've got another walrus too. We can make a duo.
No, if it's like a pig roast, the sweet meat is like right here where the snout meets the eye and the brow. It's the best place.
Let's have a roast.
I learned that at my cousin's wedding where they had a pig roast.
Mm.
Amazing.
It was pretty cool.
All right, I think. Are you okay with me teleporting it into the tower?
Yeah, maybe we should just poke it to make sure that's really dead.
Has the ship sailed on eating it?
Finric's like,
He could just be playing dead. He could just be playing dead, just making sure.
Uh-huh.
I mean, half of his face has been ripped off, but I'm sure he's dead.
Can
There's one way to
we
go.
can we just chop its head off?
Attached to his
I have
body.
an axe.
Cut his head off. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. If you teleport it, make sure we get credit. Don't just appear in front of all your students and be like, look what I did.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
just
not
cut its
going
head
to.
off before.
Yeah, Tayum.
Yeah,
I'm
we
going to teleport it to the adept's personal quarters.
I would love to cut its head off
Wait, let me,
before you
let
do
me grab
that,
my
though.
dagger back, actually.
can we go with it?
I think you took the dagger out when you jumped off of it before it hit the ground.
Did I?
Yes. Well, that's what Shawn said you did.
Okay.
It is what I said, but you can either way, you've got it now. Do you still have the helmet of teleportation? If I teleport this, I'm kind of spent for the day.
Yes,
Okay,
I do.
that can take all of us. I can teleport it. If you wanted to cut off the head first, go ahead now, please. She sort of again looks around. All right, you guys go to town on it with some axes and some swords.
Oh, this seems so unclean. Can we just like laser it off or something? I feel like the adept would be able to do this cleanly.
Who has a laser? What's
I-
a laser?
Yeah, you got to get in the brute force of it.
I have a magical great axe that I don't know how to wield.
I cast animate dead on the dragon.
No!
Just
I quickly cover Twizzard's mouth.
Say animate dead or animate head.
oh, just the head. It's okay.
I just
right.
want to make a puppet out of it.
All right, with the help of the great axe and Brock's brute strength, you cut the dragon's head off. She teleports the body away, holding the head triumphantly. Helm of teleportation transfers you guys away, leaving the three guards to sort of collapse in the street. And I think that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
I feel like we should get a group portrait
Oh,
with the
yeah.
head
Mm-hmm.
while pointing at it like
A
it's a
group
big
portrait.
fish that we caught.
Do they have
I'd
cameras?
be like, ah.
Well, no, we just get a portrait painted of us.
Oh, okay.
I want to drink mead from its head. I want to make it into a.
Oh, it just shot all this acid out of its mouth. I don't know if you want to
Yeah,
do that.
that doesn't. Maybe we should let it dry out for a little bit. It's not
Acid
like
resistant.
Stanley Cup, you know, where everybody's put their mouth and
That's
other
fair.
things on
That's
it.
fair.
The bride drinks acid for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
It still hurts you half as much, though.
And I'm all out of bubble gum.
He likes that. He likes the half as much.
It's that burn that's good.
It's just as good enough.
Get you here and here and right here.
Good a burn coming out, too.
Right here, as it comes out of my throat.
Oh.
Whew.
We still online?
See you later, everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. Amazing.